We had sealed Hambu within his canyon, but left
Alright.
unchecked, he would eventually break through.
Goblin Tower. Get it done. I think this is the last one in the Goblin Tower. Go through. Get things finished. So these people, the goblins, always want the stuff. Not sure why, but they do. The Goblin Shard.
I hope this
Wait.
does have the shard, so I can smash them both.
Okay. Nothing behind. Always something. What do we got? Just reach the tower. That's it. Reach the tower. No other random weird objectives.
So, why'd you sign on with Castle in the first place? Oh, right. Boba shuck, that's the shard. That's how it works. It makes you do stuff.
Okay.
He seemed like a really cool guy, and I wanted to raid caravans and...
Back to your holes!
Fall off the edge. Yep, just run through those. Gold. And why wouldn't need a health potion that early in the game? Wait. I almost missed the gold. The gold. And Jean. There's just... I just feel like there should already be stuff above me. Yeah, there's not.
Take the tower with the shard. Maybe he's testing us.
Still, I mean, super fun going through, killing some stuff.
Still smell like war.
Anytime that weird, creepy stuff goes on, there is something good. Or in this case, there's nothing worth your attack. I mean, that stuff hits quick and fast.
All these patrols. But what? Ain't no more dwarves here.
Yeah, it's just kind of blocking in some gold.
Shit!
I want this guy first. Oh, get out of that big stack of them.
Where's that goblin Goblin shot.
Oh my. Wow, this is. Sorry.
You don't gotta kill me.
Mount this hamburg's head atop the tower so you can watch it crumble beneath him.
Always with the extra loot rarity. Still can't believe I got that beat up in that fight. I just got stuck in a weird, screwy, jacked up spot. Right in between everybody. I was looking for my old D&D campaign files. I used to use them on Google Drive. I just don't remember what the account was under, because I'd actually like to find them and go back and take a look at it. I mean, we started... Sorry about clearing my throat. Yeah, but we actually started that
I'll reduce
campaign
that
off
tower
of...
to a pile of dust and ash.
I remember we built like this foam board, like hotel thing. Built a foam board inn, not a hotel, and had a removable second floor and a bar in it. Everything, and we actually started off everybody as a everybody started off as a level 1 human fighter, and that entire first day everybody hated it, so I told them they had to be a human fighter, and they didn't like it, but I told them it would be worth it in the end. And I went through like all of the classes, kind of like a background history of, like, you know, Drow and chaotic good and evil and, you know, orcs, elves, just like every class you could play, and came up with a spreadsheet that, based off of how you interacted in the beginning, like your physical personality.
What you waiting on, Barbie? Lining up.
Your physical interactions. We ran into like what class you'd actually end up being. Everybody, yeah. Sorry, paying attention to the game, trying to talk at the same time is apparently not working for me. No, but depending on how you acted, like picked your class and your alignment, and it all had to do with like the end of the first day. Everybody in the town was human, and then when they all woke up, everybody didn't look human anymore, so they kind of had to make them find themselves again. But at the end of that day, it was, you are this class and this alignment. So it was very interesting because it forced people to play a different role, but like the classes really lined up with their personalities really well, and it was actually kind of cool to see different stuff being played, because usually we all play the same thing. I always played a sorcerer or a fighter, and that's what I left it at and how I always played, and there was lots of things that changed in it. I mean, like, it was a ridiculous way that I had it, like, written, and just because we were building all the terrain with it at the same time, but it was just a little ridiculous on how, like, overly complicated I had made the whole thing.
Tempest tests me.
Because it came down to, like, there was things of, like, traps. If you set off one trap, it changed stuff later on down that dungeon. So it was like there was consequences and offsets. Oh. Had, yeah, pretty much consequences to everything. So it's like if you set something off, or if you didn't set it off, you could make it easier or harder. And it was just really interesting and actually fun to play. Everybody had a good time with it too, because it was kind of like, oh hey, you know, I want to incorporate that into mine. And after about, I think it was our 3rd or 4th week of playing this campaign, is honestly where it's like I really let them kind of in on how I had the whole thing working out, and they saw where it was like, you set this trap off, it disables this, or completely closed off a wall in an area for them to get into, so they had to go a completely long way around, or opened up a shorter way, and, you know, you set this trap off, it closed this off, and opened up a shorter way for you to go, and you ended up avoiding like this huge, super hard fight. So there was those occasions it was beneficial to actually not succeed. And I had a lot of, I wanted to really play off of like the checks and stuff like that, and how much they could actually carry.
Where's that goblin chump?
So there was lots of like, you just throw in random dexterity checks for no reason. Like, oh, there's stairs. Roll a dexterity check. Because I would just sit there and like, as we're talking, just constantly randomly rolling a die. No, just, like I said, just throw in random dexterity checks. You know, just like, oh, stairs, oh, you're walking along, oh, this. And it was literally just threw them in there kind of for no reason, but, I mean, we've all been walking along and randomly tripped over our own feet. Like, that was literally the whole just like humor behind it was, oh, you tripped and fell, you know, take 1 point of damage. And it was just random dumb stupid things like that. I would just sitting there randomly. And, yeah, just random things like that. We played that campaign all the way from, like, level 1.
The ragged betrayer.
And I think we finally ended it somewhere when all the players are up somewhere, I think around like level 17. I mean, we played for a long time. I mean, we're converting Mage Knight managers to...
This ragged backstabber needs a good
Totem powered down.
Yeah, just doing that to... Ran fast. I mean, like I said, we played that for a long time.
This totem's magic is dead.
A bunch of guys with arrows now. Yep.
This ragged backstabber needs a good backstabber. I'll wear your
That's it. One totem left.
Bring me his ragged pelt.
Man, said it was really fun.
Don't make me unleash the Shard's power.
So, I'm supposed to kill that guy. Is there actually anything around here to pick up? Checking beforehand before we totally just annihilate this guy. I don't care. That wasn't such a hard fight. I made it harder than it should have been. Oh, 1-2 barrier. Hey. That complete. Goblin Shard. Defeat Emperor Hambal.
Stay with me, friends, and I'll keep you safe.
Not a whole lot for next piece. Ah. Well, thanks. Anyways, thanks for stopping in, and have a good night.